Hi, welcome back to the Har-Ber Vlogs. This is episode 4. Today we're going to be talking about seniority in high school and what we expected or will expect when it comes to our senior years. Today I'm joined by Lou and Lillian, who are both seniors here at Har-Ber High. So you guys are seniors. What's that like?
So senior year has been pretty okay. I'd say it's not as bad as junior year, that's for sure. Junior year was pretty hard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But senior year, I feel like I thought that the work would be less, but it's probably the same, maybe a little bit more, just because you have more to do because you're gonna leave, right? It's not as freeing as you would think it is. The realization that you're gonna go into the real world isn't as fun or great as people painted it to be.
So personally for me, you spend all of your school, all of the time you're in school preparing for senior year because what everyone tells you, it's going to be the best year ever. It's going to be fun. You're going to get to have senior skip days and you get to leave a few weeks earlier than the other students. And it's supposed to be easier with the schoolwork and the teachers and just having fun, but it's not. It is no different than any other school year. It's still the same. You have the same amount of work. The teachers are still hard on you. Yeah, you get to leave early and you get to have senior skip days, but it really isn't all that.
It's not all that?
No, it really isn't.
So you guys talked a little bit about experience. So you, Lou, you were talking about kind of getting thrown into the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't senior year kind of an ease into the real world?
No. Not at all.
Oh.
Because you're still doing the same thing that you've been doing for how many years? 13?
Yeah, I think so.
13 years. So when you go from just doing schoolwork every single day to, now I have to pay bills. I have to, look into these things like insurance and your own job, I guess. It's very different because we don't have to do that as seniors.
No, you just have to worry about schoolwork and a job if you have one.
And during school, you're not really taught how to pay bills, how to do taxes,
right.
To stay out of debt, to have good credit, but not use it very much if you can help it.
Right.
And we're not taught any of that.
Yeah, if senior year had that, then yes, it would be an easy way.
Certain classes have it,
Yeah.
but not a lot of students know about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's mostly parents and stuff that end up teaching their children about that.
And most parents don't even know much about it either.
Exactly.
So, senior year quirks, those are fun. So you guys get senior skip days, and you mentioned getting to leave early. What?
We get to leave a few weeks early than juniors and
Oh,
sophomores.
you mean graduate?
Yeah.
Not
Well, no, we
Well, we at
graduate once everyone's gone. We just get out of school a few weeks early.
Yeah.
Oh, so the actual graduation is after school ends?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought y'all just dipped
No.
one day and just didn't come back.
No.
That was just it. Because that's what happened last year. It was just
Yeah.
people were there, next they weren't, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess the graduation
What's
ceremony
different
happened.
this year is we actually got pushed back a week. So
Oh,
we have
yeah.
to stay another week when we weren't supposed to.
That must be awful for you. It must just be so horrible.
Well, it's not what we were expecting.
I get, yeah, that's fair. So what were some misconceptions about senior year?
So, like I said before, throughout all your years at school, you are told that senior year is going to be the best. You're going to have fun. It's going to be easy. It's going to be the best year ever. You're going to be able to skip a bunch of school. The work won't be as challenging. The teachers will be lenient, but it's not like that at all. It's like a normal school year, especially with COVID going around.
Less freedom.
Yeah. We don't have a bunch of freedom this year. I don't even know what we're going to do for a senior prank.
I didn't even know that was a thing until this year.
Really?
Yeah, because you're a senior. That's when senior pranks are done, is during the senior year. Anyway, so, did you know anybody who did senior pranks in the past?
Yeah, my sister went here a couple years back.
Uh-huh.
And a student in her grade brought a bunch of pigs
What?
around the school.
Really?
Yeah.
That must
A
have
bunch
been-
of chickens and pigs.
That must have been
And
fun.
then another year, Har-Ber was put up for sale.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
hmm
Did anyone take it seriously?
I have no idea. Maybe.
That'd be funny if this like realtor agent just shows up. That'd be hilarious.
I have no idea, but we had to take it down, so
There's also senior skip day. Why don't you mention something about that?
I did.
A lot.
About how like people choose it.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. So senior skip day isn't all that. It's not all
Easy to plan.
It's not what we were expecting. We thought like senior skip days would be already picked out, chosen, and no, it's just a bunch of like people who are really popular and they make a group chat and then they talk about it and argue for like a month about when we should have a senior skip day, and if you aren't in that group chat, then you won't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to go around the school and asking people who are in the group chat, and most of the time they won't even tell you.
Oh.
Sounds hard.
Yeah.
I feel like that defeats the purpose of
A senior skip day. So like a bunch of seniors still show up the next day and no one's here. Well, you guys are, but we aren't.
They're gatekeeping the day.
Yes.
That sounds dumb.
It is.
Must be tough. Having to rely, where did that go?
Oh yeah, word of mouth. You have to rely on that a lot because if you miss it, you miss it. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I
there's
mean?
not a lot. We usually do it when we have like a 3-day weekend. So we either leave the day before or we don't come back until like a Tuesday or something.
People have been overdoing it this year though.
Yeah.
There's been several instead of
Well,
just one. I feel
Most of the time, the senior skip days aren't even senior skip days. It's just a bunch of people just won't come.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes.
Yeah,
Well, because no one like really says anything. Like it's just kept to themselves.
exactly. Which is not what I was expecting.
So what would you guys do if you walked into school on a senior skip day?
Oh, I wouldn't be here.
I would leave. I would be like, oh, it's a senior skip day? Bye.
Well, I'd know about it because I have friends in the group chat.
Oh. You have connections.
I have connections, yes. Very many.
So I'm going to pull a fast one on you guys. You guys start asking me questions.
What are you expecting from senior year?
Well, it's probably going to be busy for me. Mostly because I still have a bunch of like stuff I need to do. But I'm also going to try to enjoy it. So I hope it won't be too bad.
With anything that we said, are you like disappointed in some kind of sense?
Not really.
No,
I'm not surprised that senior year isn't like
the best.
the like what's like the El Dorado of school.
Right.
It like I expected there to be plenty of work. I didn't expect it to just be like come to school and just sit there and do nothing. So I'm not really.
Well, that's not what we meant.
Nothing's really. Maybe go. Oh really? I'm like. So no, not really.
It's like a given.
Thank you for tuning into the Har-Ber Vox. This has probably been our shortest episode, but that's okay. We have plenty more on the way, hopefully, maybe, possibly. All right, see y'all next time.